2025, and it is 11 a.m. and we're here to discuss IDL grants with fire mitigation. I will turn it over to you, Bill.
So the one that I gave you a copy of was that money's coming out of the Idaho State Forest Stewardship.
Okay.
And it's money that they've had on hand, and now it's coming down to the end. They either have to spend it or turn it back. Well, we've been working on the project with the stewardship program to do this project in Deadwood Gulch, between Bunker Hill and Galena Golf Course. So they wanted to know if we could spend that $130,000 to get this project started. And I said, well, we probably could. I just need to know what lengths and what you want it to look like. And so they sent me the original one, and what it said was we had from like right now till December 25th of this year to spend that money and complete what we were going to do. I said that can't do it, because I said, because if we have any burning or any of that, this stuff, even cutting it now, some of this stuff might not be dry enough to burn
Till next year.
Till next spring. And I says, you can't base what's the weather now and what it's gonna be like 2 months from now. Because we started cutting in there and it rains from November to December. None of that stuff's gonna dry out. And I says it may not even dry out until the following year. I says if we get a little more time, maybe we can come up with some other plan or solution to deal with the slash. And so she sent this one, and I think it says March 15th or something like that.
Yeah.
So
March 15th. Yep.
So that gives us a little more time to figure out how to deal with the slash if we can't burn it. But even with that time frame, we may run into some problems if we get a heavy snow load this winter, which, depending on the long-range forecast, some are saying we're going to, and others are saying it's going to be warmer and drier than last year.
Yeah, we can't bank on the weather.
No.
Because it'll be a mix of everything from snow to rain to whatever. And besides that, we've still got August, September, and October that we could go into fire restrictions.
That's right. And we can't do any work much, right?
The crews usually work the hoot owl anyway, like the 6 to noon or whatever it is. And that's not the problem. It's if we start having a lot of fires here locally, then if we would have a small fire start here, we may have trouble getting help to deal with it. I mean, they'd come and deal with it, but it may be a delayed response. Well, where this lays, and the way the winds always blow in the valley, it's going to blow it right towards Bunker Hill and the west side of Kellogg. So that's something I always have in the back of my head about all this stuff. So some people think I overthink it, but
Mm-hmm. Better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So you're recommending we probably not go for this grant because of the time constraints, and is that what we're?
well,
We don't want to get tied into something that we.
I don't know what would happen if we said, yeah, we're going to take it, and we didn't meet what we said we were going to meet.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to hurt us on other grants, or is it just going to be, okay, well, the money's gone and we can't do any more work, so
Mm-hmm.
no, if we could get it, there's only one way I could think of is to do it and get some work done and spend that money. And that would be as we go in, we cut it, we pile it, and that's all we do. And then after that, we figure out how to pay
To burn it.
for burning or chipping or whatever we decide to do. The
Yeah.
burning would be about, well, it'd be $400 an acre. And we're talking about probably around 32 to 33 acres that we can do with this money.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at what, like $9,000 we'd have to come up with to.
Now, can we come up with that? Is there other grants? You know, if they did allow this, is there other grants that we can get for just burning? I mean, is that part of the?
No, what we've done it in the past, and is that we did the work with the grant money, did the cutting and the piling,
Mm-hmm.
and then we come back and did the burning with Title III SRS money.
Mm-hmm.
But
we don't have it.
we're not.
That's right. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's the other thing. We don't know.
Unless the weather permits and you could burn it.
Right.
Yeah, within the time frame. Yeah,
And-
worst case scenario would be coming up with the money to burn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only grant that I have that's still out, well, I got two, but one is we can't do anything but that project. Is this, if for some reason they say we get the CWDG grant, that 7.5 million, and then the county has the discretion on how to use that money.
Mm-hmm.
And on what projects we're going to use that money on. It's not tied to
A particular
Yeah.
project.
So what you'd be doing with the 130,000 just for, because is go cut everything,
cut and pile it.
cut and pile it, and then see if we can find other funds later on to burn it.
Yes. And
How much would $130,000 go towards cutting, and how many acres would that take care of in that area?
it'd only add maybe 5 acres. So it'd be like from 32 to 33 up to 38, 39, maybe 40. The reason why is because we still have to take indirect costs out of that 130, and then any wages I put in there.
Okay, so if we're not doing the whole project, right? We're not doing the whole 30 acres.
Mm-hmm.
We're only doing like 5 acres. This
No,
would do.
we'd add with the money if we do the cut and piling and no burning.
Mm-hmm.
We would just add and it only give us. Well, I'll take that back.
can that job be completed with $130,000 just cutting and piling? Or could we split the job up and split it up in 2 sections, do 130,000? You know, that's what I'm thinking. If you could split it up and it costs 130, if the 130,000 doesn't get the whole job done, can we get part of the job done with the 130,000 of, you know, cutting it, stacking it, and then get another grant to finish the other part, which we can burn.
One of the questions I would ask them.
Okay.
Like the phase 1.
Yeah,
Phase
we'd do the cut and pile, and then say, okay, well, here's what we're going to need extra
For the next one.
to burn those piles.
And finish the rest of the project, right? Finish the rest, or
Well, the whole project area in there, there's 1,000 acres we can do.
okay.
Between Silver Mountain, Bunker Hill, and C&E tree farms, which rumor has it Bunker Hill's trying to buy C&E tree farms. And then also there's some BLM, there's some DEQ property in there that the BLM, they're going to treat their acreage. DEQ, they're going to talk with DEQ to see if we can do a project on their property, and then we'd go through and identify all the DEQ property and even add more acres to the project area.
So it could just become a fairly large.
Right. So this here in the red belongs to Gulf LLC, which is Silver Mountain. This in the red's 228 acres. This in yellow belongs to C&E Tree Farms, and that's 87 acres. We just identified those two because of that major power line that runs through.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to, maybe safeguard it from anything hitting those power lines and causing a fire up here.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, 90% of that is white pine, and it's starting to die.
Okay.
So the 30 acres, or the 30 acres, we go down to Silver Valley Road and do that little strip there above Silver Valley Road, and then come up to the toe of the hill and just work it around the hill, and then kind of work it back up to the road, and then follow the road over into here. Well, we up to here, and then we may have to bail off and do some of this stuff out above the road.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this stuff above the road we could actually do with machine.
That could be a different contractor.
Could be a different contractor and a different cost. It'd probably be around, I'd say probably $2,100 to $2,500 an acre. Whereas if we do it with hand, it's $3,500 an acre. So that if we do that, then we'd even have more money and we could get more acres. But we're still under the same time constraint as March 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can you go back and make this a two-phase project?
I'd have to call her and talk to her.
Because that might.
Yeah, that could change.
Or you can leave,
Mm-hmm.
you can cut what you have now and leave it down, and then the second phase would be burning that, plus doing more fire mitigation.
So basically, what over like right in here is where back in 2009, 2010, 2011, when Henry was running the program, they basically started fire mitigation, I think, right here. And it went all the way around and started up Wardner. And right about here is where we had that fire that one year. And that's the only thing that's basically slowed that fire down was the fire mitigation work.
Good.
Yeah, if you could get that into a phase 1, phase 2, or ask, see if we can do that.
Okay.
That would be a
And
big
then-
plus if we could.
Yeah. Then we can get it on the calendar
Yeah.
anytime you need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So the only thing, if they agree to it and we get it in writing with them, then basically what we'll have to do is sign the MOU.
Yep.
So that'd be like a 5-second thing or a 5-minute thing. I come in and hand you it, and you sign it. And...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So
Hopefully they go for it.
I'm
Well,
hoping.
I mean, if they got the money to, and it's
Yeah.
going for a good cause, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Which one's this? So this one is that PRRA grant, the $500,000.
Through IDL.
I got that late yesterday. I haven't got in. I've read through this. So once I do the paperwork that's attached, then just kind of show you the paperwork I got to send back to them. They'll send an MOU for that
Okay.
Okay.
500,000.
Okay.
And that's the one that we put in for quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. The thing about this one, it's not. It was supposed to be site specific to a certain program, and when I agreed, or when I put into this for this grant, they told me that we could do it countywide. We didn't have to do site specific.
Okay.
So I got to double check on that again, because I know the folks that are doing the stewardship kind of want me to use the money out of this grant to work on this project.
Oh, okay.
But I've got other projects that
Are waiting.
and I think we should try to honor what we said we were going to do and try to get those done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier with the other one, if you can get that into a phase 1, phase 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Good. I'm glad we got this.
Yeah.
That's congratulations.
Yeah.
I had a lot of help with it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully, I'm going to be in and out for the next 2 weeks because I got family here from Virginia. My son's here with his family, and so I'll be working a lot of half days. And some days not working at all. But I'm going to try to get this into them by Monday.
Okay.
With the paperwork.
Okay.
And
then they'll get us an MOU.
then we'll see how long it takes, the
Okay.
MOU.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
One other thing in this one, since this is a new grant and it's dated for 25, 26, the indirect cost went from 10% to 15%. So that would be more money to the county.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
And on the other one that we were talking about first, if they can't do a phase 1, phase 2, I'll just tell them we can't do it.
Okay.
I would, yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want to get,
Mm-mm.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, we don't want to start something that we can't finish and
And
Well,
get
have
on,
that.
get on a blacklist.
Have that reputation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, yeah, let us know.
I will.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Bill.
you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any further questions? Any questions? We need to adjourn.